Hello there. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here so very much. I just have a short energy message for you today. If you're new here, thanks for clicking. I hope you will like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if you are coming back, welcome back. Thank you so much for all your continued support. So the first thing I got today was that there are infinite resources available to you. So leave behind anything in the past that has caused you pain and heartache. The biggest part of this message is about a past relationship. So if you're not healing from a past relationship that didn't work out, this probably isn't the reading for you, but please check back for other readings about many other things. So there was a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands who were not a good match. There was a lot of romance and passion, but it may have been a trauma bond for you, or it was a relationship that just became toxic after a while. I feel that there were just compatibility issues. The Knight of Cups energy is very romantic. Sometimes it gets a bad rap in the lower vibration as like a Don Juan energy, a Prince Charming who maybe can't deliver. And a Queen of Wands is a more masculine, feminine energy, a more action-oriented feminine. In the polarity of that, very confident, very passionate. And I just feel that whatever this strong passion or romantic energy was, and it may have just been on fire, that it backfired is the word I'm actually getting for that here. And this was a relationship that was meant to be experienced by all parties. So it was probably a soul connection. And you may still feel a strong tie to this person. But it was meant to be experienced by all parties is what I got. So there could have been a third party situation going on at some point in time, depending on, how you resonate. As being a general reading, many people are going to listen to this. And it won't be for everybody that there was third party. But I got that you're receiving pearls of knowledge and wisdom from this relationship, from healing from it. Don't bite my head off if you're like, hell no, I didn't, there aren't pearls of wisdoms from being with this toxic MFer, but through the healing is what I'm talking about, is where you're going to find the pearls of knowledge and wisdom. Pearls are formed when bacteria gets into a clam, also known as toxic energy, speaking metaphorically. And this relationship, it was kind of like that. It was a gritty relationship. Maybe it was very romantic and passionate, but the romance was more on a surface level. It didn't get too deep, like maybe you or them may have wanted, depending on where you're coming from in this point, from your healing in the relationship. But I feel that it had a hard ending, but it led or is leading you, and possibly them as well, to a greater soul independence. It's freeing your soul. It's freeing yourself from something that maybe was a childhood wound, mother-father wound, or something like that, or something in your family line that needed to be brought to awareness to be healed, and you were the one to heal that. So both or all parties may have been left in the cold, felt abandoned at different or multiple times, I'm getting. But there are messages coming through to you through your dreams, or you may get more messages concerning this situation at nighttime. But you definitely are healing this, and they may be too, but for some of them, they are not. You are healing it. They're not changing. But this is for you and them, if they had chosen to, or if they did, to help you accept the shadowy aspects of what caused this pain. And it will help you come to a place of more balance if you continue to look into the shadowy aspects, those parts that you don't like remembering or that still hit a nerve when they pop up into your thoughts. Looking into those instead of just, because at some point in time, a lot of times when we're healing from something that causes pain, when it first starts popping up to be healed, our natural inclination is just to protect ourselves. Our ego wants to protect ourselves and pushes it away. But you're being urged to stick with it for a minute and allow the feeling to roll through you. Okay? I'm getting that perhaps you and they intended to bring the best out of each other, but it actually manifested as bringing out the worst, because you both needed to look at your darker sides to grow and evolve. Now, this person may keep an eye on your socials, and or you them. And for some of you, they could contact you and demonstrate more knowledge than they had in the past, but for many of you, they will not. And will simply just spy or stalk with a discriminating attitude. I see that you most definitely, you have most definitely used your time to heal as wisely and reflectively as possible. And even if you're one of those people where that person hasn't changed, even if they were to try to contact you with any tricky business, you really have too much knowledge and balance to fall for it. The biggest advice here, if they do contact you and it makes you feel some kind of way, trust your intuition. Like, whether you want to accept them as, doing a closure or just as friends or whatever, just trust your intuition over anything that a tarot reading would say to you. But the biggest advice I have here is for you to keep healing and keep learning as you have been, because you're well on your way, is what I'm getting. So kudos to you, sending you much love. If you resonated, please give me a comment, a like, and subscribe. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.